Hi, so today we're actually going to do a quick review on the Fantastic Four and why are they called that, the Fantastic Four? And what are they, right? So the first item would be your face and eye primer, Glorious. The second will be the liquid concealer. The third is the liquid gold, our liquid foundation. And of course the fourth one is the tool to get all of that ready. When it comes to foundation, before you really, if possible at all, before applying foundation, you always want to prime. And the reason for that is it helps smooth your face, fill out all those little, riddles and fine lines and all that stuff, and kind of help when you go and apply the foundation. It just goes on smoother and you don't get bumps, you don't get any of that. So always the first step. And you don't want too much, so see, I just have a little bit. With Younique, really the key thing that you always need to remember is the little goes a long way. So we're gonna put it on the ring fingers, and the reason we use those fingers rather than maybe the index fingers is they're not as strong fingers, and you're gonna have to apply in zones where your skin's very sensitive. And sometimes if you're actually using your strong fingers, you apply too hard and it can damage your face. So by using those, you're gonna kind of tap a little bit everywhere and then kind of brush it down. Once you've kind of done, then you can go ahead and use, at least I use my whole hands, just to always go lightly around the eyes, but kind of give it like a good cover to your whole face. What I would recommend, and I'm not going to do it right now because otherwise we're going to be here all day, but what I would recommend is to apply the primer first and then go ahead and do like something else, get your hair done, or if you're not, if you're still getting ready, go ahead and put your clothes, whatever, but always put the primer first because you actually want to let it sit for a little while. You don't want it to be right on the surface. It actually needs to soak into your face. So the sooner you start with that, without having to just sit in front of the mirror and like, okay, 5 more minutes, I do need to get ready, right? So by starting with that and then go on and do something else, then you can come back and finish your makeup, and it will look better and you will not have wasted any time. All right, so step 2. So it depends. A lot of people will actually do the foundation first and then do the concealer. I do it the other way around. Honestly, it's a preference. It's whatever works best for you. This for me makes just more sense, and so that's how I do it. But there is no wrong way, okay? And that's something to remember. You just kind of go with what works best for you, right? Just information, suggestions, that's what we're doing here. So with the liquid concealer, you always try to get your concealer to be 1 to 2 shades lighter than your liquid foundation. And the reason we do that, you get a little bit of better coverage, but you also get like a highlighting effect by using a lighter shade. So just a little bit. Once again, the rule's always the same. See, it's very little. And kind of go and find the areas where, see, I have a little bit of a blemish here. Lightly brushing it. You always kind of want to do your under eyes, but you don't want to just do this. You're actually going to go down and do a triangle. So here we go. I'll show you. You want to bring it down, and the reason why you do that is you kind of want to get the light away from your eye. And that way you don't get, you know, just like a focus on your dark circles. Okay, I'm gonna even it here. All right, so again, just kind of cover the blemishes. I'm actually doing pretty good today. I don't have too many, yay. But you know, sometimes you just need to put, you know, the concealer in more places. Then step 3 is actually going to use both of the last 2 elements. Always shake your foundation. It's liquid. Sorry, the cats are going crazy. It's that time of the day. And the way it comes is like it's little, you know, pipette in little eyedropper. And sometimes I'm gonna use the French words. You'll have to bear with me with that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put 5 drops. I would always start with that. If you feel like you need more coverage than that, then you can actually go back and add on. It's always better to add because when it's on your face, you can take it off, okay? So little dots, kind of dot your face, put a little bit everywhere. Okay, look really pretty. I look like a Dalmatian here. So, and then what you're gonna do is you're actually gonna brush and kind of blend it in. And you always want to go down. Your face is covered with little hair, and so if you go up, all that little nice fine hair that's on your face is gonna stand up, and we don't want that. Okay, so always blend it in. You always go down the neck. You do not want any kind of line separating your face of your neck. And just always bring it nicely. I have a little spot, there you go. Some people will kind of bring it to the ears. It's totally up to you. You're just really trying to avoid having that crazy line right here where, you know, you've got your foundation up to here and then it stops. And it looks weird, it really does. So a lot of people will stop there. I actually like to add some buffer. And for that, I just use my powder brush and then I am in just kind of in circles, buff it down. And what it does for me, it gives a lot more natural finish.